What is going on YouTube? Brave Dave here, and I'm excited to bring to you my 9th episode of the Geats Campaign. If you remember at the end of the last episode, we took on a Roman garrison at Osterica, and we were able to capture it there. Alright, so let's see here. We have a population surplus at Scanza. Which one is that? Okay, so that is actually our capital. So that does really nothing for us at this point. Alright, so let's start taking a look. Hopefully the Geats take care of this squalor because it can spread disease to other provinces. Alright, that increases squalor, but we can't do that just yet. We can actually upgrade this chieftain's hall, which gives us more public order, which I think we will actually go ahead and do right now. Saguntium is slowly getting better, so this unit should probably remain there for a little while longer. Our king will soon be able to come to battle against perhaps the Caledonians here. We'll have to probably recruit a few more units though. And unfortunately Pamplona will actually probably revolt, which is fine. We can deal with that. Gaudi can now be upgraded. We'll actually just go ahead and upgrade this and kind of even it out a little bit. And the army can be upgraded. Alrighty, so I think that'll actually end the turn. I don't have too much more money. But let's see what happens. Hopefully Pamplona doesn't revolt too quickly there. In fact, we may have to raise an additional army just to protect it. Alright, so the Franks are heading up north. And more Dane forces are coming, so hopefully they'll start helping me out, taking some of these provinces. I think that's probably to help secure Boricum. And I know I've been saying that I kind of want to maybe take out the Jutes or the Danes if they take any provinces here. But I think I'm going to be changing my mind. They are Vikings and they are my allies, so if they take a military alliance with me, I'll go ahead and let them have provinces here, and that'll count towards my victory conditions. And that'll kind of speed it along to where I can move on to other campaigns, which is kind of what I'm looking forward to try different factions and all of that. So we have another illegitimate birth. Who did the illegitimate birth? Not Hedrick this time. I guess it was, yeah, Gizar. This guy has 2 bastard children, and his adopted son has 2 bastard children. That's just a family brought with a lot of children that aren't so great. I think I said I went up in officer positions last time around. So let's actually go ahead and raise an army here. Let's just go with Alga here. And give him a few units to work with. Alright, so these Nordic skirmishers, the big difference that they have, it looks like more ammo and more morale, as well as melee damage. So let's get a few units of levy and a few Nordic skirmishers, and that should probably be a good force there to protect against any onslaught. Alright, so Saguntium will have to hold on for just now. The Picts, it looks like, are coming with quite a few warhounds. So we will get a few more units going. And I think I'll just go ahead and get some hurlers this time. 4 of those, and that should probably be a sufficient force in case the Picts do come at Carinium, because I don't think they're going to be able to go around unless they sail around. So we will do that. What does my sanitation look like? +3. So this actually only adds to Squalor 2, and I get Viking Raiders, so I will actually go ahead and research or build that. My homelands are looking fantastic. Spain will be fine in time. And we're probably going to get in a fight here with the Picts pretty soon. So let's go ahead and end the turn there. And our governor there. Alright, so hopefully we can get into a fight with the Picts there. They have a lot of warhounds though, so I don't know how that'll work. And actually the Danes look like they may be coming to help me out there, which would be mighty cool of them. Kind of wish they would have taken that army up to Aboricum and captured it rather than just siege it for, you know, 4 years or 5 years or however long it's going to actually take them to accomplish that. Alright, so call to arms. Your ally is under attack and calls for your help. So the Jutes are asking for our help because the Caledonians probably declared war. So let's enter the side of the Jutes. Forgot to get my timer going there, but I think I can probably guess where about 30 minutes is going to be. Alright, shoot. So we are being attacked by a very interesting force of rebels. 2 onagers, 1 palatina, and probably a palatina for the general there. So I think I'm actually going to try blockading in. Because those Palatina will probably rip any of my other units to shreds, so we have to be very careful there. Really cool looking city. A few points I could probably choke them up on. I really need to get an SSD to speed up these load times. That would be really nice. Probably, like I said, probably build my next computer within a year or so. So that'll be exciting once I get that done. I'm probably just going to wait for the next generation of graphics cards though. Since they seem to be building them every year. Alright, so we can do one barricade. They're coming from this side. So let's barricade there. And they should be coming from one of two entrances. Actually, let's get a better choke point. There. Nordic band to back them up. One of my warlords there. The other here, because I'm probably going to try swinging around and getting them from behind along with my cav. Let us begin. I wonder... They're probably going to try ripping me to shreds with those onagers though. So I have to be very careful. Let's go ahead and fast forward to see what the AI decides to do. If I were them, I would just aim at taking out my towers, because those things can shred you apart. Starting to get into the Palatina guard there. Shoot. Oh, well, I put a barricade there, so hopefully that'll slow them down a little bit. If anything, I'll just rush my units back to guard here. So I'll come around and come back here if they decide to go through my barricade and avoid my troops. So again, let's fast forward and see what happens. Okay, so they're taking a lot of fire still from my guard tower. But it looks like they are going to come into my troops there, so that's good. And at this point, I will take my cav. No. You're gonna come around here. Alright, so they're going to try capturing my tower there to eliminate it from the field, which is a good plan. But they are going to take quite a few casualties doing so. Yeah, they've already taken, looks like 43 casualties on that one Palatina, which I do not feel bad about. Alright, so the tower is now gone. Alright, so these Nordic Levy are gonna get destroyed in my opinion. They just lost 18 on that first initial javelin volley. Alright, so I'm starting to rout those onagers right there. Okay. So they destroyed my barricade, but then they decided to not care about it, which works just fine for me. Alright, so I routed both of their onagers. So I'll bring the cav around here now. And so far my Nordic Levy are holding out decently against the Palatina guards. Just have to be very careful when these Palatinas come in. They are much more dangerous, so... Alright, let's actually get some javelin fire from the cabs. And shoot them in the back. Let's use our fear ability. Alright, we need to hurry up with those calves and start getting shots into the back there. There we go. Start giving them some morale debuffs there. There we go. Taking them out in the back. Yeah, doing a lot of damage actually. Okay, so they decide to come after my general there, which is fine. Alright, so we've already killed the enemy general, which works great. We should probably rout them really quickly now. The Palatina is wavering. I think this recharge will actually do them in. There we go, victory, and honestly quite an easy one. So let's go ahead and end the battle. Alright, so a pretty decisive victory there. Those damn dirty rebels thought they could come into my town and take it back, but no, I will not let it persist. Alrighty. Pompeii is still ours, and we will kill the captives. Did somebody die? The heck? Okay, so somebody died from natural causes. Alright, we already know about the rebellion. Okay, so Gaudi died of natural causes. Okay, so next we shall research. We'll actually go ahead and finish this one out, and with doing that we get +2 sanitation in all regions, which will be amazing, I will say. Okay, so the picks are kind of fortified there. I will wait one more turn to finish recruiting the hurlers, and then we will go after the picks and destroy them. Okay, I think I'm going to leave the rebels alone for a moment, because that'll help fix some of the discontent in that province. And what is killing this one? Immigrants. Again, immigrants. What the heck is with the immigrants? Okay. So I just think I'm going to have a real big issue here with the immigrants. Alright, we'll go ahead and convert that. Repair that. And I can't afford to convert it yet. Saguntium should be fine. And I think I can end the turn now. Except our general can be upgraded. Okay, definitely need that public order. I thought the Danes were going to help me out, but now they decided to step away. Like I said, hopefully they use that force to take Aboricum, because they are waiting quite a long time. And it looks like the Jutes are taking the province next over. So this is all of Great Britain's going to be with all the various Viking factions. So they are not British anymore. The British Isles are now the Viking Isles. I'm just saying, guys. Oh my gosh. So I think I poke the hornet's nest on this one. We will try to fight this. I will lose handily, and that'll be the end of this episode. But yeah, so I took the Ebdanians' homeland, and I think this is their payback. A spam of Nordic levy. So hopefully I can hold out long enough. And they don't have too many ranged troops, so really it's just going to come into them mobbing me. That's basically all it's going to be. It's going to be fantastic. Okay. Not cool. So, does a barricade even matter at this point? So there's one, I could do one there. No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to actually just pull all my troops back to the top of the hill and attempt to defend that. So we will do this. We will do this. Take our slightly damaged units and put them both there. Put a warlord at the back. And try, I was gonna say to try to sneak out my cav, but alright, we'll do it right here. Let's go ahead and start the battle. Alright, let's go ahead and keep fast forwarding until they get close enough. I'm just hoping they come this way, because that's easily defendable, and this way. That's easily defendable. This one's going to be a little more difficult, so I'm hoping they do not come up that way. And we'll try getting my cab for rear charges. Cool. So it does look like they're going to be coming that way.
Our general is under attack.
Alright, from those archers, which is going to be A-okay for now. Okay, they're gonna YOLO charge their mounted Germanic warband.
You had our spears. We must defend the barricade.
Yeah, so the only way I'm gonna win this is if I get very lucky, because they're just gonna overrun me. To actually countercharge them there. Let's see, where's my cav? So I'll probably have to bring my general around to this side to help support, because they are bringing some units in the back there, and I think they should hold just fine here. Okay, so let's try to take these two units out as quickly as I can so I can bring them back, the general back to this side where he's more needed. Actually get this guy in there. Put him on shield wall.
Enemy units have returned to the battle.
So I'm actually gonna need to get up in here and do some damage. Because my units are shaking there. Come on, you need to route. Alright, so that is not good right there. So I'll actually try bringing my general back here.
The enemy has obliterated an entire unit.
Alright, so I have them into their hurlers, hopefully causing them some damage. Okay, cool. Was able to route one unit, but I got one routed. Okay, actually doing really well on this flank. Once I get that unit broken or shattered completely. There we go. Let's see if we can charge these Nordic levy. Okay, hopefully route them. Okay. Okay. Let's get him.
Enemy units have been rallied.
Okay, break him. Shatter him, shatter him, shatter him. Hurry, hurry. Come on, man. Okay. We are doing wonderful right now. The only issue is this huge blob here. But once I can finish off this other side, I think I will be okay.
The men are running, cowards.
Okay, once I get this cab free, I think we will be in the clear. Shatter him, shatter him. It's close enough. Okay, cool. Alright, so now let's bring the general back to this fight. Okay, did I shatter everyone? Okay, let's bring the cav around the back. Let's get that levy into action on the front.
The enemy is at the walls.
No, dude. Okay. To make sure we shatter that levy. This one as well can come back over here to support. And I think we're gonna win this one, guys.
Men of the north.
We'll actually use our ranged weapon there. So I haven't been able to get a close-up. But this is just the mess that they're doing. They're hoping for a breakthrough right here. But I just have so many units on the choke point. They're just standing upon the dead bodies. Look at all of those. Pretty soon there should be some javelin fire. There we go, some. Okay, finally completely routed them. Just pelting them with javelins. That one guy went down with I don't know how many in him. He's a porcupine. Right there in his neck, in his pelvis. That guy went through his head. That's a beautiful thing. Alright, so they're out of ammo. Let's actually do a charge now. Let's get them out before they take too many losses. Routed one unit there. Let's do it again. And we'll just keep doing that until they all rout there. Which I think a mass rout will happen any second. These guys want to think they can come back or something? No. Go away.
The enemy refuses to admit defeat. Their unit has rallied.
I just want you to take a look at the kills of my Nordic Raiders there. 775 so far.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Okay, so actually get these guys into the battle. Rush my general up because we still could lose this, guys. It's very close.
A dark day. Our general has died at enemy hands.
Alright, so let's get in this fight. Should charge these units with wavering morale. I think once I get my warlord up into the back of them, they will start routing, so that's what I'm holding out for. There we go, one by one, they seem to be falling, so... Just a couple more, one more unit. Just route, friend, route. You don't need to be in this fight. Go home. It's okay. No one will judge you if you give up. Alright. Wow, guys, that was a extremely close battle. I didn't think I was actually going to win that until I was able to start choking them up. I was outnumbered like 2.5 to 1, so that was a little scary. And I was almost able to kill all of them. 2.5 thousand out of almost 3,000. With 787 losses, so that was a tremendous fight, real exciting. That got my blood pumping. Unfortunately, we lost, I believe, our governor, but that's okay. We can always replace him with somebody else. And I think that battle made this a very long episode, but I kind of didn't want to cut it off in the middle there. So I just want to say thanks for tuning in. Definitely be sure to catch all the other episodes if you haven't done that yet. And yeah, keep an eye out. I have tons of content that I've been posting up, and I will continue to post online battles, Geats Campaign, as well as some other campaigns I'm probably going to be starting. And maybe taking a look at other types of games that I can do some Let's Plays on as kind of a campaign or a mission or anything along those lines. So thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you all next time.